The United States House of Representatives may have just taken its most shameful vote yet related to Gaza. And that's saying something because there's been a hell of a lot of shameful votes over the last 8.5 months. In a 269 to 144 vote, the House passed an amendment to a funding bill that prohibits the State Department from citing casualty numbers coming out of the Gaza Health Ministry, the only entity actually reporting how many Palestinians are dying under Israel's siege and assault. The amendment was introduced by Democratic Rep. Jared Moskowitz, and in total, 62 Democrats joined with almost the entirety of the Republican caucus to vote in favor of it. Now, forcing the State Department to reject casualty numbers out of the Gaza Health Ministry is an instruction to ignore or deny how many Palestinians are dying. Think about that for a second. The State Department is required to certify that Israel is using the weapons provided by the U.S. in compliance with international law. How can it do that if it can't rely on the health ministry's civilian death figures? Not that it would, even if it was using those numbers. At least the State Department hasn't cut off weapons so far. There is no reason to doubt the information coming out of the ministry, except that it's probably a drastic undercount given the difficulty of keeping up with the accumulation of bodies amid the collapse of civil society. The Health Ministry has always been relied upon in the past for casualty figures, and previous audits of its counts have proven to be accurate. So, it's clear what's happening here. This is an attempt to deny the genocide that's happening. And that's a point that was made by Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib during debate on the amendment.
Today, Mr. Speaker, we are witnessing the Israeli apartheid government carry out a genocide in Gaza and in real time. And then this amendment is an attempt to hide it. Where is our shared humanity in this chamber? There is so much anti-Palestinian racism in this chamber that my colleagues don't even want to acknowledge that Palestinians exist at all. Not when they're alive, and now not even when they're dead. It's absolutely disgusting. This is genocide denial.
After that speech, Congresswoman Tlaib tried to submit to the congressional record a list of all the names of Palestinians identified so far who've been killed by Israel's war, but the list was too long and didn't fit within the text limit on congressional record submissions. That says a lot by itself. The ministry's current death count stands at 37,718, but again, the number is likely even higher, and it will keep ticking up no matter how many House lawmakers plug their ears and avert their eyes. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new videos. Also, if you want to see Means Morning News in its complete form, not just the clips we post here, head on over to Means TV and get access to all our new episodes and our entire backlog, plus tons of other great movies and original TV shows.